Hello and welcome to this video. I have to do it again because there was a microphone malfunction. This will be a short video. I'm just going to be talking about the Nassau County executive race. There was a debate on News 12. I'm not going to play it. You can link it and watch it for yourself. But there was Bruce Blakeman came across as very arrogant, spreading lies about Seth. And you look at Bruce Blakeman's page. It's obvious who Bruce Blakeman cares about. They show him here. Here he is in Massapequa Park. So obvious who he's looking out for at the South Shore, while the middle of the island just rots. So in the debate, basically you'll see in this debate they go over several things. They go over a paper that Seth Koslow wrote as a student, which was not his opinion about defense in a rape case. All right. That was not his opinion, but Bruce Blakeman likes to claim it is his opinion. And the second thing that you'll hear them clash on is, well, we can play some of it here to remind you of what they spoke about. But they clashed on a number of issues. They clashed on him a little bit on immigration, not too much. But they clashed on a number of issues. But Bruce Blakeman was always interrupting Seth, being very arrogant, and no surprise that we're seeing that, obviously. No surprise at all. And Bruce Blakeman claims that the county is doing great, there's no crime issues, while we all know the quality of life in the middle of the island definitely has issues. He hasn't been to Hicksville to see the homeless people hanging out right next to where they're building new apartments. Yeah, this happened about a month ago, where I saw a homeless guy he had a little fire burning there right next to the new buildings they're building there in Hicksville. This is the kind of stuff you see in the middle of the county. Homeless, vacant stores, trash everywhere. Bruce Blakeman thinks it's great. It's great if you're in one of the enclaves like Rockville Center, but it's not great if you're in the middle of the island. And that is what we're dealing with here. Seth is, I think he's very down to earth. He said in the debate that he does not support Zoran Mandami. All right. So Seth is a centrist. He is not a liberal like Bruce Blakeman claims he is. And Bruce Blakeman likes to claim that Seth Koslow is also a big Kathy Hochul supporter, which I also doubt. Laura Curran wasn't as well. All right, she was not a big Kathy Hochul supporter as well, but she lost because of Kathy Hochul. All right, Blakeman just came across as just being extremely arrogant, typical Trumper, just full of lies, spreading lies all over the place. So, that's what Bruce Blakeman is about. All right, so I'm urging everybody in Nassau County, you live in Nassau County, vote for Seth Koslow. All right, I know this is going to be a brief video. I don't want to do too many political videos, not much. But this is an important election for Nassau County, and I do want to really just point out some things about it. So we're going to go back to this debate here for a moment and some of the things that's going on. Seth did talk about climate change. So let's talk about that comment on climate change. We're going to let's get to that. And of course, the News 12 debate had a lot of commercials in it, a lot of breaks, and they really didn't cover a lot of stuff. They didn't cover inequality or anything like that. So I think this is the last part where they speak about climate change.
Well, thank you, Rich, and thank you, News 12, and thank you for everybody out there that's watching.
That's the last part. That is not the part here. Let's get to the part with.
And look, I grew up here. I am born and raised in Baldwin. I live in Merrick now, so I've spent my life surrounding Freeport. And when I was a kid, if it rained, so be it. Now, the smallest rainstorm floods Freeport, floods my backyard in Merrick, because we're not preparing for the future.
Yep.
He thinks climate change is a joke. It's not real. Look at how
because he subscribes to the Trump
hot it is
denial.
in October. We're going trick-or-treating next week in T-shirts. Something's changed, and he doesn't want to admit that and plan for that. And that's a lack of leadership and plan for the future.
County Executive Blakeman, how about our aging infrastructure? How do you address it?
Well, first of all, I have addressed it.
No, you haven't.
We have repaired and
have you been in the middle of the county?
584 miles of roads since I became county executive.
We
have a repair
on the South
program
Shore
now for our sewer system, which is one of the oldest sewer systems in America. I am replacing our piping in our sewer system. I've invested in our sewage treatment plants. But here's the sad thing. He supports Kathy Hochul, who spent $4 billion of your tax money on illegal migrants.
I don't know where he's getting that from, but that has nothing to do with climate change, Bruce. So he always goes off topic to attack. He's basically just like a Trumper. This is what Bruce Blakeman is. So, a short video, but I am just going to say that Bruce Blakeman is arrogant and honestly just not what this county needs, obviously. So, again, I'm going to urge you once again to vote for Seth Koslow. He has real solutions. He wants to audit the county. We've seen Bruce Blakeman make our quality of life worse, especially here in the middle of the island. And what didn't come up, unfortunately, was public transportation. That didn't come up at the debate at all. News 12 did an awful job with the debate. They left out a lot of topics. It was a very short debate when it should have been a lot longer and more thorough. Should have been a full hour with no commercials, all right? But it was only like 40 minutes. You see here in the YouTube video. Only like 41 minutes there, all right? So not enough time to cover everything. All right, you can watch the full thing below. I'm not here to replay the debate for you. You can watch it. But we've seen the stuff that goes on in Nassau County. We've seen how the quality of life for different areas is obviously he thinks that the county is doing great. Well, Bruce, have you been over here? Because I don't know, it doesn't really look so great over here in Old Country Road and Carl Place. That's vacant. Got a number of vacancies here. Oh, there's a truck full of graffiti driving by. That's always a nice touch. We also have a bunch of vacancies over here as well. Let's go over here. So this doesn't look so nice, Bruce. Not exactly. This does not look like exactly a thriving county. We got a vacant. All these places have gone out, closed. Space available. This doesn't look like a thriving county to me, Bruce. There's another vacancy over here. I think this bank closed too. Yeah, not looking too good, Owen. Take a look at that, all that vegetation around that sewer grate. Speaking of drainage, yeah, this was taken July 2025. Look at all that vegetation around that sewer grate. Old Country Road, this is a county road. That's your responsibility to fix that Nassau County sewer grate, Bruce. But you didn't do it, did you? No, you didn't. Meanwhile, if we go to the South Shore and go to some county roads on the South Shore, well, they're going to be pristine. I'm trying to think of an area. Let's go to East Rockaway. Yeah, we'll pick East Rockaway. Let's go to East Rockaway. See how everything looks over there. Oh, yeah, everything's taken care of. Here, look at that. Wow. See if we can find a county. Look at how smooth that road is. You don't see any vacant stores here. See if we can find a county drainage grate. Here's one. Yep, there's some leaves there, but I don't see weeds growing. I don't see weeds growing on that. I'll go to another area here. Let's go to Massapequa. Let's go to Massapequa. Hicksville Road. Yeah, look at this. Pristine. Pristine. Look at that drainage grate. Man, that is like spotless. Brand new. We don't get any of that in the middle of the island. So you see what you get with Bruce Blakeman. So if you're one of the preppy chosen ones in their enclaves, well, yeah, he's looking out for you. But if you're not, well, he doesn't care about you. So, and I still think there are more of us than there are of them. So get out and vote. People in Nassau County, vote for Seth Koslow. Let's throw this Trumper out of office.